Yeah, absolutely. I know. I had no idea really what teletherapy was until I remember I think it was Speech Therapy PD, they put on a workshop about teletherapy. And I remember there were like 7,000 people on that workshop. It was like, wow, this is really like a movement, right? We want to know how to help our students. And we were all kind of just thrust into it. I really love Epic Books. Epic Books, I think if you work in a school, you can get a free membership, but that is a really great resource because they have different sections. They have a read to me section, so it will actually read the text to you. I've used it with students with autism, but I've used it with all different types of students. I've used it with students. I had these two brothers I was seeing in my private practice, and they were just working on R because they didn't qualify for services in a public school. So I was helping them privately, and they had books that were at their grade level. And we just worked on generalizing or used it as reinforcement, like a break time from therapy too. So I love that. Boom cards. I didn't know what boom cards were, but I have a small TPT store and Boom learning store. And so we started creating products for that just to have real life pictures that are about conversation skills and all those different types of things. Sometimes those can be hard to translate to teletherapy. And so I love Boom cards because you can get a lot of good freebies on there, and there's just a lot of good resources that are really interactive. Even if your student doesn't have mouse control and you're doing it over teletherapy, there's just a lot of really fun things that you can do with that. And then the other one that I was using just last week with one of my preschool students was Jack Hartman. I don't know if you've ever heard of Jack Hartman, but he has a YouTube channel. No? Okay. This was like prior to Go Noodle, but this guy is just an older guy. He sings these really cool animated songs, and he has the cutest one for springtime. And so my students really just love it. So we'll listen to that. We'll do that for kind of a movement break. And those are some of my favorite things. If I'm working with students that are older, another resource I really love is called News ELA.
Yeah.
And do you know that one? Yeah. And so it has really amazing articles. Like I did one the other day. It was all about bees in New Mexico. There were 15,000 bees on this guy's car. So we read the article. My students working on saying multisyllabic words, so I highlight them. Then we read it together. We go over comprehension questions. But then I said I was on TikTok, which is this like kind of new app. And so I follow this lady from Austin, Texas, who is the bee lady, and she has millions of followers. And so I was able to pull up a TikTok it was on YouTube, and we were able to watch this lady who also saves the bees. So I like to be able to integrate those types of things when I'm working with older students, because I know a lot of my students might be on TikTok, or somebody in their family might be seeing it, and trying to just kind of stay relevant so that they're interested. And TikToks, the most they can be is 1 minute. So it's like just a little burst of energy. But it's a really nice supplement to the lesson. And I love video too. So those types of resources are nice to kind of integrate for teletherapy or face-to-face.